And before Barbie and Oppenheimer consume the headlines next week, Tom Cruise has created a perfect opportunity to prove that he is the Pathaan of all times. Why I use such a Hindi film word? You'll know in a while. I'm here to tell you 5 things that stand out in Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Number 1, the iconic face swapping technique. Signature of a Tom Cruise action film, the masks are very much part of this film too. And I know they look a bit gimmicky, but the mask reveal scenes are done in such a slick way that it leaves you wanting for more. So they do it multiple times. Number 2, this is the 7th film in the popular franchise, which started decades ago in 1996 to keep it relevant and give a modern touch. The main villain is, drum rolls, artificial intelligence. It is called NDTV, which is taking over the world and the agencies. And yeah, there are deals and transactions happening in cryptocurrency. I doubt if they have 30% tax rate as we have here back home. Number 3, car chase through Rome. Now it is Mission Impossible. There's Colosseum in the backdrop and you expect the nastiest of the cars to appear, right? But then appears a yellow Fiat 500. Ethan and Haley Atwell, who plays Grace, his partner in crime, displays a chemistry that goes beyond offering comic relief. Number 4, the ultra-real bike drop from a mountain. 61-year-old Tom Cruise has performed that stunt himself. Let that sink in. Number 5, climax, a train sequence. If you go to watch the film, please tell me it gave you Pathaan feels. Although 2 Hans fought it out on a CGI train, and in this case, an actual train was built. Now you know why I use Pathaan for Tom Cruise. Now here's what some of the Mission Impossible fans I watched the film with said after the show.
Fantastic. I've always been impressed. Tom Cruise never fails. He always recreates, he improves. So I have no doubt.
Because I've been watching him since I was a young kid and it just seems like beating a dead horse. You know, the same movie again and again.
First part, the second one should be more exciting. I mean, it's not like the usual MI1, it's more often pre-building of the story. The next part will be more exciting.
What stood out for you?
Obviously, Tom Cruise at the action sequence, the last one in the train was awesome. So hopefully the next part will be much better than this one.
There's a very long train sequence as well. Of course, it's of a great, magnitude. But did that remind you of Pathaan?
A little bit of similarity is there, but obviously it's Tom Cruise, so there is no comparison.
And of course, there have been so many other train sequences in action films, and you can't really say that it's same. But I mean, since Pathaan has it's fresh in our memories, so I thought a lot of people would compare it with it.
It's a much smaller sequence. I mean, in Pathaan it is much smaller, but it's much bigger sequence. I mean, and moreover, it's all about Tom Cruise. Whatever he does is amazing.
Agree. Okay. I can't believe I just compared Pathaan and Mission Impossible, Divya.
Absolutely the same breath, but also, it has, the vibes of Citadel, Priyanka Chopra Citadel as well, that train scene. But, let's also talk about a spoiler alert here. This is just the first part. Arun, when can we expect part 2 of Mission Impossible?
Well, very soon, and definitely it doesn't really offer too much when it comes to, the concept of it. So it's much of a build-up when we talk about this part 1, and definitely there's more coming when the second part comes, Divya. And I watched the film, I don't mind watching it again. Do you mind joining me?
Absolutely. Mission Impossible leaves you wanting more, and you can watch it again and again. Of course, Arun, over the weekend, you and I are definitely going to watch Mission Impossible.